Okay, first I'm say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakadash. I'm give double honor to elders, apostles, and teachers, great millstones for my learning the truth. I'll say shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. This is going to be a very quick video, but well, Lord willing, you know. But I was just in a grocery store, and there was a couple of nigga women screaming and cursing around me. Now this is a grocery store where you have a mix of low white trash, low to mid white trash, white trash, and niggas and Ishmaelites, and it's not like a nigga store like that. It's not like a Walmart, or is it? Well, there's white trash at Walmart too, but it's not like a nigger store where your average nigger would go to shop. It's not really that high up of a store, but you're not going to see a nigga with his pants sagging walking in it, but or at least I haven't seen it. But there were some nigger women, and this is something that happens quite a lot, where nigger women act like complete animals, and the nigger men as well. But really, the nigger women, you see it all on the internet about them trashing fucking grocery stores or fucking up restaurants because somebody may have gotten their order wrong, or just acting like a complete fucking animal. And what came to mind is what one of the older brothers said a couple weeks ago at the camp, was how niggas are the reason why our people look bad, look the way they look. Niggas have always dragged our people down. You had this split with Rehoboam and Jeroboam, and I was just reading Joshua chapter 6 and 7, and going into Achan, when we had marched around Jericho and Achan, and we destroyed everything, and there was stuff that was supposed to be dedicated to the Lord, silver, I think bronze and gold, and there were some garments and some other stuff that Achan had stolen. And we went to the city of Ai, to go scout it out, and we ended up getting our asses kicked. But that was a punishment for the Lord because of what a nigga did. And just reading that just remind me of how niggas have always held our people back and have always fucked everything up. Now, obviously, all of us, have fucked up in sin, but in a sense, with niggas, wanting to, being assholes and doing deliberate, demonic, evil shit. Niggas had Yahushua murdered. Take a look at Al-Azhar. If it was up to niggas, like, another older brother in the camp said this, if it was up to niggas, 2/3 niggas, we would be fucked. And Al-Azhar is a good example, because they said something today at the camp that I didn't realize. I watched the video, but I guess I didn't catch it. Was how somebody on Al-Azhar's comment board asked him, what direction should we be going in the future? And he literally said, I don't know. And he calls himself a leader. He calls himself someone that has amassed a following. He says, I don't know. If you fancy yourself a leader, now the faggot fucking, the nigga, did not formally denounce his being an Israelite, or at least being what he would consider part of the movement. But he still considers himself to be a leader. And niggas, once again, giving our people niggas have always gave our people a bad name. When you go into, different, historical accounts, although the heathen hated the men of our nation, there were different instances where you had heathen that respected our nation. Like what comes to mind right off the bat is Daniel, when he had that dream with Nebuchadnezzar. And I think he put him third in command of his entire empire because of the wisdom that the Lord gave. And you think about King Solomon, right? When you think about this wasn't just like some Dust Bowl, sandstorm type shit back in the day. Even though it may look like that now, it wasn't like some fucking desert type shit. Like when you go into meetings with leaders and kings. You had Queen of Sheba that was in awe of the wisdom that King Solomon had. You know, he wasn't some, I think the correct word is gallivanting, or, you know, some wily nigga. He was a man of wisdom and well respected. Of not only Queen of Sheba, but other kings and rulers as well. He was not a fucking idiot. He wasn't a damn puppet. He wasn't a fucking moron. He wasn't a low-born piece of shit. But that's what our people are supposed to be. Because we're inherently caretakers of the earth. And you see the way our people act. They act like they have no fucking, well, granted they don't have sense, but they act like complete fucking animals. And especially the women, man. The women are like, well, everybody's saying now the women are men and the men are women. The women act like complete fucking wildebeests and ogres and hyenas. Just wild, uncouth, undisciplined, unlearned, untrained, barbaristic. Is it barbaristic or barbarist? I think it's barbarous animals. You know what? Barbarous is a form of the word barbarian. You know, they act like fucking barbarians. Just fucking animals. And y'all say we make blood. Now, don't get me wrong. Fuck the black community. Every last one of you niggas who consider yourself to be a part of the black community, you all can die in a fucking corner. You all can go back to the hood and choke to death on those fucking weeds clouds you damn puffing out your fucking corrupted blackened lungs. You can all starve to death in fucking poverty. Fuck every last one of you niggas. And the reason why I say that is to say that we don't support the black community. Fuck the black community. Fuck all of you. I'll say it loud, I say it proud. I say it 3 times in front of any crowd. You fuckers can go drown upside down. Fuck the black community. But if you want to say about who makes the black community look bad, it's you yourselves. Why? Is because us, in the truth, people treat us, they look at us, they know that there's something different about us, you know, based on what? The way that we carry ourselves, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord. You know, because like what? It goes into history, you know, it goes into breakdowns, future prophecy, but it also goes down into how we're supposed to conduct ourselves among brothers and among people in the world. You know, going into what? Abstaining from all appearance of evil. You know, not being out here getting in fucking dumb situations that will make not only yourself look bad, but will make the ministry look bad. You know, having respect. Once again, do we respect these people? No, but it will be wise to show them respect, you know, based on your situation. Because, you know, that could be a help to you in the future. Not burning bridges. All of these things are in the scriptures. You know, not unnecessarily making enemies. All these things are in the scriptures. And, you know, our lives aren't, coming to the truth, aren't overly fucked up like the average nigger. Like, obviously, you know, we came to the truth, you know, we came off of the world, off of, you know, our different situations. But in the world, in the truth, you know, we have guidance through the scriptures and older brothers and elders. And, you know, we're trained and guided on how to act that would, you know, benefit us in this world. And when you go into the New Testament, go mainly centered around Roman captivity. We take a look at it, you know, it was, one of the brothers said it, how it was pretty much guidelines on how we're supposed to act in captivity. You know, all things are lawful, but all things are not expedient. It's, you know what, we're supposed to be wearing fringes, yes, but is it intelligent to do in fucking captivity behind enemy lines? No. We're supposed to be killing faggots on the spot. But is it an intelligent thing to do behind enemy lines, surrounded by the fucking enemy? No. so we act accordingly. All these things are in the scriptures. But when you take a look at our people, they say, hey, the Israelites make black people look bad. Well, in what way do we make black people look bad? Riddle me that. Because, you got niggas say that, and you have TikTok niggas say that. To all you fuckers on TikTok, in what way do we make y'all look bad? How can we make y'all, and don't get, it's just something interesting that I thought of, just a thought. How do we make somebody look bad who's out here fucking butt-ass naked in the street? Faggots all over the place. Acting worse than the so-called white man. Especially when it comes to the homosexuality thing. Nigger women all on the internet saying they don't need a man, but then complaining and asking where are all the men when they need a man. All this crazy ass shit. Nigger, they have entire TikTok pages dedicated to teaching women how to sell what's between their legs. And it's a lot of you have women of all races doing this shit. Don't get me wrong. But it's a lot of nigger women too. But once again, if y'all advertise yourselves as meat toilets, how would you not expect it to be treated as a fuck sock? The men of your nation look at you in a sexual manner because you parade your assets in a sexual manner. All downtown today, there were, once again, women of different nations. Damn near every single woman was wearing some type of fucking leggings or a short dress. Parading around what the Lord gave them. Now you can say, hey, it's hot. Understandable. Even in cold weather, they parade around what the Lord gave them. And the niggers? You got old, buck-broken, weak-minded niggers, whether they be old or young niggas going around murdering just going nuts, murdering, stealing, raping, robbing, just going fucking nuts in the community. All these gang faggot loser niggas that's been in and out of prison, all just terrorizing the community. And yet we're looked at like, how are we giving black people a bad name? No, it's you niggas. See, they're not making, you want to know how we know this is because they're not, when you take a look at stereotypes, the stereotypical nigger woman is what? Is a fat black woman. Well, shit, a fat black woman. That's the stereotype. Doing that neck thing with her damn finger up, talking shit, loud mouth, acting like a wildebeest. That's made fun of. The stereotypical nigger male is what? Pants sagging, cut up blue jeans, and a shiesty. And if not a shiesty, some long dirty ass dreads with fucking termites in them. I know termites, lice, or whatever fucking insect. Termites feed on wood. They infest wood. But that's the stereo. That's a nigga, a big 6 foot muscle bound nigga with tattoos all over the damn place, with a damn white beater t-shirt and some blue jeans and a mean mug. And that's made fun of. But that's the stereotype that the world makes fun of. See, they don't stereotype that a nigger in the nigger community by having fringes on. See, y'all make fun of us. To my knowledge, they're not stereotyping a member of the black community in fringes screaming on the street. People will talk shit, but that's not, when you think of a black person, that's not what you think of. You think of a nigga or a fat black woman. So because of that, you have those negative negative connotations. You have those negative stereotypes. It's not us, it's y'all. You niggas are the problem. You've always been the problem. So once again, when you take I ask you this question, what is the stereotypical image that somebody outside of the black community thinks of when they hear black man and black woman. A loud, fat nigger woman and a stupid, monkey, skinny, weed-smoking nigger male. That's what they think of. And they make fun of you niggas. So once again, they talk shit about us. But everybody knows that there's a different spirit and a different vibe that we give off. And the Lord, throughout the scriptures, he refers to us as what? As kings and priests. And when you go into an exalted office such as that, there's a way to conduct yourself. You're not supposed to be acting like a nigger. Our forefathers weren't going around fucking sagging, smoking weed. Well, righteous our forefathers, weren't going around, acting like niggers. Revelation 1:6, and hath made us kings and priests unto Yahweh and his Father. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. Kings and priests, highly exalted positions, in which there's a certain, you have to have etiquette, you have to have manners, self-control, all qualities that are esteemed, that are valuable, but also qualities that all of you niggers, especially you stupid fat bitches, black bitches who talk shit on TikTok, all qualities that you lack. And also intelligence. You have to have intelligence. You have to have some learning. You have to have some education. Getting a degree and then spending your life working in a fucking factory, mooching off a few niggas who you let get you pregnant, that's not education. There's a certain way the men are supposed to be conducting themselves. There's a certain way women are supposed to be conducting themselves. And especially you women, y'all don't conduct yourselves that way, nor do you want to be told how to conduct yourselves in the way in which you'll be looked at in a positive light. You love being animals. You love getting fucked in an apartment on a goddamn air mattress by a dirty ass skinny nigga with herpes and HIV and AIDS. You love it. Y'all some dirty motherfuckers. And mind you, 50%, almost 50% of y'all actively has or has had an STD, statistically speaking. And those are only the people who report. So the numbers are likely higher than that. What does that tell you? The average nigger woman is a single mother. So much to the point where it's rare to find a nigger woman who isn't a single mother. What does that say about you? Everybody knows that men don't want single mothers. Most of y'all only office is to get fucked, to be honest. Very few men are going to take a single mother seriously. Well, very few men that y'all that are actually on their shit. What y'all will consider high value, man. You got plenty of simps that deal with y'all. But few men are actually going to take a single mother seriously. But that's a stereotype, a fat black single mother. Or a young dreadhead nigga with a shiesty walking around with only 20 words in his fucking internal dictionary. But that's, like I said, something that's very interesting. Like she was, and the reason why it came to mind is because once again there was a Edomite cashier. She was a young blonde cashier, and there were a couple of nigger women screaming. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, just acting like animals behind me as I was ringing up my shit and getting ready to check the fuck out. And I thought to myself, I thought to myself, what must these white people think? I mean, don't get me wrong, an Edomite is the lowest form of life on this fucking planet. But what must a heathen think about the way in which these niggers act? And also, like I said, what the brother said, man, how niggas make us look bad, which is completely true. You stupid monkey niggas are the ones who make us look bad. Just because there's more y'all, that doesn't necessarily mean you're right, you're correct. That's just more y'all that's overwhelmingly in the wrong. But that was pretty much it. I don't want to ramble or anything. Hope it's edifying. Hope it all made sense. To all praises, glory, and honor, Yahweh, Shem, Shah, Bashem, God, Kadash, Deborah, so as a positive teacher, and Milson for learning truth. Shout out to hopeful like Israel, instruction, battle, great America.